The Emiru files just dropped.
Massive day for the unemployed. Mizkif just dropped the Emiru files, apparently rebuttaling a lot of the allegations in a 45-minute long video. Oh my.
Why did, I don't even know why he did this. Like, at this point, do we even care? Was anybody talking about this? Like, how long ago was this?
Bro went full demon time. He even brought receipts. A judge has recommended that Mizkif's defamation claim against Emiru move forward. He uploaded a 45-minute video denying her allegations in full.
And it is time to go full demon time.
Go ahead and grab your popcorn and let's get into it.
I'm Matthew Renato.
My name is Walter Hartwell White.
In October of 2025, on a live stream to her audience of millions, she accused me of sexual assault, stalking, and abuse. I deny those accusations completely. To be clear about the setup, I am the one who went to court. I sued her for defamation.
So you fucked yourself. You played yourself. For what reason? Hold on, let me get the information before I start picking sides. I don't know why this guy just rubs me off the wrong way though.
Meeting for making false accusations that damaged me. After her October 2025 live stream, the accusation spread everywhere. And to most people, the story was already settled. I was guilty.
Hey, not your boy though, but I did say this. I'm not gonna accuse him of any crimes, obviously, but he is definitely guilty of being a cornball. That's actually f***ed up, man. Moving on.
What changed is that in June 2026, a federal judge reviewed her request to throw my entire case out and recommended the opposite, that it moves forward. So here's the accusations that she made on stream. These are in her words as the judge quoted them. On October 2025, near the start of her live stream.
Yeah, see, October 2025, gang. Mischief. We already think you're a lame, gang. But the people that still watch you, the people that were still fans of you for whatever reason, I think they were still tapped in with you, gang. I just feel like sometimes, I'm not in this nigga's shoes, but everybody would have just moved on with their lives like normal. You're bringing this back on the spotlight. You're bringing the finger back pointing to you and everyone thinking like, oh wait, what did you do again? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not the one in this situation. I'm sure if I was, I'd probably want justice being served too. But from what I remember, when we were initially reacting to this, it was a bunch of like, he say, she say, not a lot of evidence, but I don't know, bro.
By the magistrate judge on the account of the transcript, she said she was, and quote, finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me.
The psychological and domestic
these
abuse,
aren't
stalking
small
and
allegations.
Sexual assault and threats of blackmail.
The first thing most people heard about was not that the accusations itself, it was that I had gone on my own stream and admitted to all of it. This is false.
Full demon time.
Not gonna lie, his earlier response video was terrible, and a lot of people dismissed his side of the story because of it.
Not so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I'd punch holes in the walls or slam.
She was also very bad. She would throw clothes or plushies at me. Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, again, nobody should be throwing anything, but, bro, you get on this whole dead face serious stone face case. I can't talk. I meant to say stone face serious. Jesus. And you're like talking about, bro, I'm so traumatized. She threw a plushie at me. It's like, nigga, grow some fucking balls. You have dick and balls on your body, right?
Slam doors and aggression.
Because of the plushie thing, a lot of people just dismissed him in a way.
Almost no one listened to my side. Before I went live, Emiru went live first. She told the world that I sexually assaulted her, abused her, and stalked her before I had a single word in my defense. I deny those accusations completely. The word that came next, rapist, came from everyone who heard her
Oh my
and ran
God.
with it. The verdict was in before I even said a single word.
Hancock all the way from the United Kingdom.
And when I did go live, I told my side and I have stuck with it word for word to today. She has not. She has done exactly one live stream. And across that single stream, her story does not hold together. So why does the false version that I admitted to everything still win?
I mean, he did admit to being a bad boyfriend, but that's a little far.
And I was aggressive at times. In regards to being controlling, I told her many things. I told her to dress older, to stop wearing pajamas, that I'm a horrible boyfriend and I have a lot to work on for myself.
Yeah, he might be a bad boyfriend, but he still doesn't deserve that label.
So in Emiru's filing, her motion calls it spontaneous. The live stream was spontaneous, unedited, and unscripted, speaking openly and vulnerably in the moment.
Basically, she was saying that this was all spontaneous, but before starting her live stream, she said this was calculated, and the judge dismissed that.
Junk should not be heard now to argue that her defamatory comments were some off-the-cuff, spontaneous, emotional response.
And the thing is, people still don't like this guy. The dislike bar speaks for itself.
Just speaks for itself.
Again, many things can be true at once. That's the beauty of nuance. Miskiff is still a weird, jealous boyfriend who cares about his girlfriend's Twitch viewership, and Emiru is a bit of a for saying that it was her emotional truth.
Sexual assault allegations. She called it sexual assault. Here's what she said happened and what I did. She told her audience, and later the court, that what happened between us on one night was sexual assault, a crime. He started kissing my face and I let him do it. And then suddenly, he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hands down my pants. And I screamed. And when I screamed, he jumped off of me. Like a cat.
Like a cat, like. And instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go. And he.
Yeah, I mean, now, if we're going to get into technicalities again, Miskiff, very odd individual. I don't know why you're forcefully doing anything to your girl, but at the same time, the moment it seems that it was clear that she wasn't interested in having relations at that point in time, he stopped. So is it a little bit awkward? Is that a weird encounter to have with your girl? Definitely. But to get on the internet and say that you were, you know, that's a little bit excessive, man. It's not even a little bit excessive. Again, bro, y'all know me. I'm always on the side of we can call a spade a spade. Two things can be true at once. You might not like Miskiff, fine. You might think he's a weirdo, fine. You might think he's a bad boyfriend, fine. But we're also not going to necessarily say that he grape with a G. You know what I'm saying? That don't sound like even from her mouth, it don't sound like that. So to put that on somebody is crazy.
Immediately left my house while I was still crying.
Again, boyfriend definitely misread the room, but it's a good thing that he stopped when she, found it uncomfortable.
I did what any man should do in the situation. She made it clear that she didn't want it, and I stopped. I respected her not consenting. I did the right thing in that situation. I did.
You did, bro. But Jesus, you just give weird vibes, man. Let me stop, bro.
Not sexually assault her and deny it completely. So why does this false version that I admitted to everything still win? I would also like to make it very clear that up until that moment, Emiru and I have been dating for over 3 years.
Whoa, bro whipped out the receipts. Let's check this out.
We were constantly breaking up with each other, and then we would repeatedly have sex and get back together. There is no evidence of a police report or any other legal action over the incident she alleges happened around October 2024, despite her public statements in October 2025, where she said to her audience that she was seeking a restraining order.
You can't levy serious allegations against someone and not go to the police. This is like a superwoman moment.
Women.
I am already in the process of filing a restraining order on him in both Texas.
Damn, now this is bad, Emiru. I can't cap. This is really bad. You just really try to just destroy this nigga for real. Again, it is what it is from the sense of what he's doing to himself, but you did get on the internet and say you gonna file a restraining order and you were traumatized and he needs to go to the police. What happened to that? Why didn't you do that? Is it possible that you just really wanted to destroy his name? That's it?
In California.
So apparently she never even filed that, which, you know, to me doesn't make any sense, but what do I know?
20 months have now passed since the alleged incident without a single criminal complaint, restraining order, or investigation appearing in any record in California or Texas. The total absence of any official action over a year and a half stands in stark contrast to the severity of what she accused me of.
Love or hate Mizkif, objectively he is right, because if you levy such serious allegations, you almost have to go criminal, which is why the judge allowed this to continue.
And here is what does not fit an assault. We kept dating for months afterward. Her own messages, laid out in the next two sections, show
The first
I kind of want,
thing I
hey, my uncle died. I'm just gonna stay here. I'm sorry.
see, hey, my uncle just died.
Oh my God.
I'm just getting ready. Do you want to sleep together? Hey, yo. Oh my god, not again. His Uncle Jim died. Again, I'm not a lawyer.
Where are they? Oh, this iMessage. I almost thought it was Discord for a second. Okay, going to bed. Okay, I'm getting tired. Do you want to sleep together? By the way, you have to save with DC because Cheddar doesn't leave. He's a hero. What the fuck? All right, so these are just random conversations, but it's showing that, you know, they having relations. They're cuddling and shit.
So please correct me if I'm wrong, but just because they dated afterwards or were cordial with each other, that wouldn't dismiss a assault allegation.
It doesn't, but at the same time, you know, again, from her own mouth, it doesn't seem like she was ever essayed in the first place. From her mouth. Am I tripping, Chet?
Right?
I don't want to downplay nothing. You know, it's a serious allegation, but it's not seeming like that.
Of course, logically, it doesn't make any sense, but I mean strictly legally, how would this play out in a court? Let me know.
I was the one who walked away, and she is the one who did not want to split up. Her lawyers swore in a footnote that we did not get back together after the assault.
Bruh, who the hell is her lawyer?
Sexual assault, the crime. But once I sued her, her lawyers argued that her own words were never factually a claim at all, only her protected emotional truth.
She said, and I quote, "Her story is admirable, and in telling it, she is stating her emotional truth, not some statement of decisive fact."
You know, if your teacher...
You know, one thing that is factual, emotions don't make sense a lot of the times. That's why I always tell y'all, you don't make no big decision while you're emotional. And for a girl to get on the internet and tell her emotional truth and defame you and say this, that, and that, just think about how many emotional thoughts we have that just aren't true. The emotional truth shit's low-key starting to sound like, hold on, you just fried this nigga because of your emotions. Oh, man. Hey, bro, y'all got to be careful with the women y'all pick, bro. That genuinely can ruin your life.
Just being mean to you in school, say they molested you, and then say it's your emotional truth, a foolproof technique.
Emotional truth is not a recognized defense to defamation in Texas. The magistrate judge, restating Shunk's own motion in her own words, described it in exactly those terms. She also argues that her statement, considered in its entirety, was an opinion or her protected emotional truth.
Judge sides with Mizkif to continue lawsuit against Emiru, but not Asmongold. I feel like he sued Asmongold out of spite. He definitely has a better case against Emiru. All these people are mentally teenagers. Most people are. They leave high school and never mature beyond that. Yeah, but Twitch streamers are extra.
That's crass.
WestJet is going to be like Asmon was with Johnny and Amber over this. Why the hell would an airline care? Japanese soldier who kept fighting 20 years later. I'm going to be 100%, and as much as I dislike Mizkif, if the assault allegations are false, that's absolutely our reason to go to court over it. That destroys people's lives. If Emiru just stopped at...
I'm not gonna lie. All in, if I was Mizkif, I'd probably be going to court too. And that's why, you know, well, I still talk to my shit, so we can't take that back. But on some real shit, Miskiff in this situation, bro, like, I'd be mad too. I don't know if I'd be making this video, but I'm definitely behind the scenes at the very least trying to get my get back, because this is crazy.
The blackmail and him being an abusive boyfriend, this would have been completely different, but sexual assault is a criminal thing.
She told millions of people I sexually assaulted her. She has never produced a police report. We dated for months after that, the night that she points to. And when I took her to court, her own lawyers argued those words were not a factual accusation, but her feelings.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
Yeah, no, that's fried. You don't come to the internet with your fucking feelings and then say shit like that. Like, talking about your feelings is like, hey, you know, we were together, we disagreed from time to time, and that shit, you know, it hurt me, but at the end of the day, you know, we just had to go our separate ways. We just didn't match together, but it is what it is. That's talking about your feelings. He SA'd me. Okay, when, how, what happened? Oh no, that was just, it didn't actually happen. It was just my feelings. Like, what, bitch? Nah, that's actually fries.
This on Reddit, and I don't know if this is real, but allegedly Miskiff is paying people and calling this a campaign to boost his video. I don't think he needs to be doing this because a lot of his points are genuinely valid and there are inconsistencies in Emiru's story.
On December 25th, Christmas, she said hi, and then Merry Christmas, babe. This does sound like a couple that is broken up, as we slept with each other every single night. Her filing said that we did not get back together after the October 2024 breakup, as she describes. These are her own messages from November, December, and January. All after that date, the filing and the messages describe two different relationships.
Damn, that was low-key.
This nigga thinks he's fucking goddamn Better Call Saul in his hook.
Tough. Honestly, I don't care what the facts are, who abused whom. I think Miskiff is a garbage human being who exploits other people for his own gain. He has been a perpetual liar his entire streaming career, reframing and misframing everything to suit himself. I disagree. It doesn't matter what you think about Miskiff. Nobody should be accused of a crime under the guise of emotional truth. She got him deplatformed without evidence. I hope he wins. Emiru isn't some innocent little girl, but Miskiff is a degenerate double-edged sword.
Our next point, she also says that she ended the relationship. She handed me a note, and in it, she wrote that she wanted to marry me, that she wanted to build a life and move into an apartment right next to me.
And somehow extra...
Right next to you? Not in with you? What the fuck y'all got going on, bro?
Emily got involved? Oh, brother.
Oh, sorry.
Basically, she knew about the breakup or something. Very unemployed stuff.
So now we're gonna move on to the stalking allegations.
Whoa, a chart? I believe everything he's gonna say now. And it's color-coded, zooey mama.
The reason why I flew to Japan is that I knew if I stayed in Austin, that we were just gonna get back together and get in the same loop that we had been in for almost a year.
That's what they call a yo-yo relationship. And you guessed it, it's a sign of immaturity. Basically, long story short, he was in Japan a lot of the time, yada yada, and then they met at a party and she thought he was following her there, but like he knew a friend there and he wasn't really even talking to her.
The house was very small and I opened the door. I said, whoops, I want to make it very clear I was not following her. It just happened that I was with someone she knew the entire night.
I don't think this part is that serious, so moving on.
In California, a judge can grant a temporary restraining order the same day you apply, with a full hearing set just 21 to 25 days later.
You don't gotta convince us she's dumb, man.
She also told her audience that my lawsuit was a bluff, that I couldn't win. In nearly the same breath, she predicted that I would sue her and waved it off in advance as meaningless. She put, and I quote, "I would not be surprised if he tries to sue me for the stream that I did today and for coming out about him. Not because he thinks that he would win, but for PR reasons, like a slap lawsuit."
Whoa, this part's getting exciting. She's with the ghoul Sakura talking about somebody, Miskiff, who sent her a ChatGPT apology.
I had someone send me like a massive like apology message, and I wasn't sure if I like wanted to respond, so like I showed a couple friends and they were like, "Emmy, this is literally ChatGPT," and I was like, "Oh."
You could
I
put it
guess
back.
I'm not
You could put it-
responding
you could
then.
This is obviously about me because we were in a relationship the entire time that ChatGPT has existed. This was months before she even went public with an accusation. You do not consider how to respond to the person you say sexually assaulted, abused you, and stalked you.
Yeah, I remember this. Bro wrote a whole novel to her.
The only thing that stopped her was that her friends decided that my words were too well written to be mine.
Yo, surprise gang, you literally wifed up a fucking crazy woman, but it's like, what do you expect, gang? Unfortunately, this could happen to the best of us when you're blinded by love, but it's just because it's Miskiff and we don't necessarily like him, we don't feel bad for him.
Think about that. I would like to now talk about the abuse claim that Emiru tried to hint at on her stream. I had a habit of tossing my phone onto my bed, and one time it bounced off the mattress and caught her in the eye, and it left a bruise. I felt terrible about it. I apologized immediately. I stopped throwing my phone that day, and we moved past it. That is the only time I ever hurt her, and it was not on purpose.
While this dude has anger issues he needs to sort out, I really doubt he was.
Yeah, bro, this is, yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. Again, it's only because it's Miskiff, but if we're being objectively honest, Emiru did him dirt, bro. And if I were him, I'd be fucking upset too, gang. I'm not gonna cap.
Messages are between me and my friend at the time, Leslie. November 2024 text will show that the unit under Valkyries is available and come to LA whenever.
And whoa, shocker, a bunch of streamers are self-centered scumbags who will ditch you at moment's notice? Whoa, would have never believed that. And apparently Ludwig's dishwasher was spreading some rumors about him as well. Also not shocking.
All of America's...
So after that happened, a lot of the people he used to talk to started ghosting him and not replying to him. Basically, he got excommunicated from the Twitch scene.
It is the court letting my case move forward, not a verdict, and I won't describe it as one. To much of the internet, I am an abuser, and I'm a stalker. At multiple events, I've been called a rapist. And at one event, minutes after I picked up a wristband, 3 security guards walked me out in front of everyone, and posts mocking me for it reached hundreds of thousands of people. I've been called a rapist in my face in bars and restaurants for most of the last 8 months.
To end it off, he drops a bit of a bombshell.
Before I go, I filed this lawsuit on November 3rd, 2025. By her own side's account, she knew about it November 10th. And on November 11th, the very next day, she went back on stream and told everyone watching this in her own words.
I got 2 new computers. My other computer is gone. I gave it back to Starforge and they wiped that shit.
I'll see you in the next video.
Why would she say they wiped the computer?
Emiru is a massive liar and she needs to be stopped.
These kids.
Shit. Hey, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment section. This is actually getting kind of crazy because she is capped out. She did fry this nigga for virtually no reason, it's starting to seem like. But wow. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? Type into the Twitch stream so you never miss a live stream reaction. Like up, sub up so you never miss a live reaction here on YouTube as well. I'm gone.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy. Yeah.